Hey you, it's me, M.E. Kennedy, you and M.E. Fitness. Today's class is Strong AF, the classics. Now, experts tend to agree that some of the most effective exercises that you can do are the push-up, the squat, and the crunch. So you're not gonna need any equipment today unless you wanna add a little extra. So if you want a weight or weights for some squats, also push-ups, some of us have, wrist issues, that kind of thing. So if you have push-up bars and you want to use those will work, for I think all of our variations today. Also, if you want to use hex weights, you like to hold on to those while you're down on the floor doing your push-ups to keep the wrists straight, even just wearing wrist wraps. I find very helpful. My favorite brand is G-Loves for wraps and for workout gloves. So without further ado, if you need that equipment and you don't have it handy, pause the video, go grab it. You're also gonna want water. As always, we wanna stay hydrated. So let's start with our warm up. And here we go. A couple of torso twists here. Lifting the heels while we turn side to side. Warm up the core and the spine right here. 4, 3, 2, and 1. And let's reach up and over. Hold here. Now let's add a pulse. 2, 1, and up and over to the other side. Hold it. Add a pulse. 3, 2. One more time. Up and over, other direction. A little bit deeper into that stretch and pulse. Pulse. 2, 1. Other way. Big stretch. And 4, 3, 2, 1. Stand it up. Let's bring the feet in. Right outside hip distance apart, shoulders up, back and down. Lift your chest, draw your belly in and brace hard through the core. We're gonna do some nice and easy squats to start. Just sitting the butt back and down, just about halfway. Squeeze the booty on the way up. Let's hit the full range. So you're sitting back and down, like you're sitting down in an invisible chair. Then push the floor away through those heels. One more. Quick shake of the legs. Well, let's take the arms out. Open, close. Open and squeeze. Pull up the chest muscles and the shoulders a little bit. Really tighten everything up. Keep that core engaged. Slow it down a little bit. Feel that tension. Big squeeze. Oh yeah. Open, squeeze. 2 more like this. All right, let's shake it out. Shake it out. All the things. Let's bring the arms right here. And we're just gonna side bend a little bit. And then forward, bring one knee up, a little crunch, other leg. Let's take it down nice and easy. Stop, one more shake. Grab a quick drink if you want. Heart rate should be up a little bit, maybe starting to break a tiny little sweat, maybe. So those 3 basic exercises. We just did a little bit, the squat. You know how to do, I just told you how to do it, but let's do it again. We're gonna stand with our feet right outside hip distance apart, standing up nice and tall, so shoulders go up, back, and down toward the spine. If you wanna add weight, because this first round, we're just gonna do the OG squat, push-up, crunch, right? Good old-fashioned version, standing up, brace that core. So think about trying to get your belly button to touch your spine. Suck it in, but think brace, hold your core, don't hold your breath, right? Sometimes we wanna hold our breath when we tense up, especially if we're not used to exercise. So think about your breathing. We're gonna sit back, right? Hinge back, sit your butt back and down like you're trying to sit in an invisible chair, and stop it right above the knee line. Then push the floor away through those heels. Okay, so you can hold your hands here, you can hold a weight at your collarbone, you can hold 2 weights there, you can hold 2 weights at your sides if you want. Otherwise, you can start with your hands at your sides and lift them up as you sit back, or you can even just put them right here and keep them there the whole time. Your push-up, hands are gonna go wide, long straight body, on the toes if you can, shoulders relaxed away from ears, neck in line with your spine. You're gonna drop down push the floor away. Option, on the knees. Okay, another option, knees in, right under the hips. Now, if you never ever do push-ups, or this is the first time you've even tried to do a push-up and you're like, nope, not gonna happen, you can even do them up against the wall. Okay, so instead of doing all our push-up variations, if you wanna do all wall push-ups all day long, that is fine. You're gonna step back, so your arms are straight, and you're just gonna lean into that wall, push it away. Right? Options, yes. Crunches. Fingertips to your temples, feet on the floor. As you come up, you're gonna slide your ribs toward your hips, eyes looking between your thighs, and then release. Right, just a little crunch. Come up wherever it feels comfortable. Keep your whole back on the floor, so you don't have to force yourself all the way up. Right, you remember trying to do sit-ups in gym class back in the day, and your back is all over the place. It can be a really small movement. The range doesn't have to be huge. Just lift and lower, keep that lower back pressed down into the floor, up and down. So here's what we're gonna do. 30 seconds each exercise. We're gonna do those twice, then we'll take a break. Okay, and then I'll show you our variations in the next round. Ready for it? Let's do this. Timer's rolling, squats are up first. So stand with the feet right outside the hips. Ready whenever you are, go. Just sit the booty back and down, push the floor away through those heels. Big squeeze on the way up. Breathe in on the way down. Breathe up, breathe out on the way up. I cannot talk today. Woo. The brain's still fried from my lack of internet access this morning. Apologies again to everybody who tried to join live. 3, 2, 1. So now our push-up. Come on down, hands go wide. Toes, knees, or knees right under the hips. Start as soon as you're ready. Oh yeah, good old-fashioned push-ups. We're trying to take the chest down to elbow height and then push the floor away. Right through the heel of the palm. Crunches are next. Here's that option, that third option, knees right under the hips. Shoulders away from ears. 3, 2, 1, and crunch it. Lie down. Fingertips at your temples. Feet on the floor. Crunch it up. Lie it down. Keep that back pressed down into the floor. Don't let the lower back arch. Don't try to throw yourself forward. Control. Sliding the ribs toward the hips. Back to our squats in just a few seconds here. 4, 3, 2, 1. Come on up. Feet right outside, hip distance apart. Stand tall. Right, arms at your sides, so you can hold them here. You can be holding your weight or weights. Sink that butt back and down. Stop it right above the knee line or wherever the range feels right. If that's too much, especially if you have knee issues, anything like that, you can shorten the range. 3, 2, 1, and back to the push-up. Come on down, reset that body. Think about it every time. Shoulders away from ears, core is tight. Now, one thing I forgot to mention, you wanna try to keep your feet close together. It's gonna make it more challenging, right? Gotta work that core harder than if you have your feet spread out. So do what's comfortable for you. Try to keep the feet in close. 3, 2, 1. Woo! Crunches. Lie down, feet on the floor, fingertips to temples. I forgot to tell you an option here if you want to add weight. You can hold a light weight up close to your forehead, not quite touching. Elbows up toward the sky. I'm gonna make it a little extra. Almost there. 3, 2, 1. Woo! Yes. So now, take a rest. Grab a drink if you need it. Shake things out. Quick stretches. Right? If you're like, oh my gosh, I haven't done a squat in 1,000 years. Stretch those legs. Walk it off a little bit. Woo! So our next set, we've got prisoner squats, a stacked or one-legged push-up, and then a long lever crunch. So I have my preferred method of long lever crunch. Just like a lot of exercises, if you look it up, You'll find multiple ways. Different instructors do them differently, and they're all great. So the one that I do today may be different from the way you've seen me do them in the past. Prisoner squats. Same deal like we did last round. Hands up behind your head. That's gonna maybe throw you off a little bit, right? Might have to fight a little bit harder. It's just gonna feel a little bit different. Same general movement. Still standing up nice and tall, right? Lifting up, keeping those hands behind the head. All right, if you can, if you need to drop them down, if your arms are tired, that's okay too. So then for our push-up, here we go. If you're doing the wall push-up, just do the wall push-up. Don't worry about it. If you want, you can try to lift one leg. Right? You can do them that way. Whatever feels good for you. We're gonna try to lift that leg up off the floor. Or stack, right? So first time we'll lift the left, next time we'll lift the right, or stack right over left, okay? Now, on the knees, you can still lift that leg, can't you? Even if your knees are all the way in, try it. Right, you can even stack. You're on the knees, stack, stack. Give it a try. Then for our crunch, the long lever crunch, you're gonna take your arms straight up and crunch up straight toward the ceiling. Right? You ready for it? Let's go. We got the prisoner squat up first. Feet right outside, hip distance apart. Lift those arms up. Fingers behind the head. Here we go. Keep the chest lifted. Might feel a little bit more challenging with your arms up. Don't let yourself lean forward. Don't push against your head. Keep that chest up and proud. Core tight. Really dig your feet in and push the floor away hard through those heels. Even without any weight, it should not be easy. 3, 2, 1. Oh yeah. So lift the left leg or cross the left over right for those push-ups. Here we go. Woo! Feel the difference? Oh yes. Hang in. Shoulders relaxed away from ears. Core engaged. 3, 2, 1. Long lever crunch. Woo! Same deal as your other crunch. Reach those arms up. Reaching toward the ceiling. Oh yeah. Keep the shoulders relaxed away from the ears. Keep the core tight. 3, 2, 1. Come on up, back to your prisoner squat. Feet outside hips. Stand tall. Hands up behind the head. Sit the booty back and down. Stop it right above the knee line. Another way to challenge, if you're not using weight and you do squats all day long, change up the tempo, right? Change the timing. You could add an isometric hold at the bottom and push it up slow. Oh yeah. 3, 2, 1. Woo, push up. Lift that right leg up if you can, or stack it on top of the left. Otherwise, just do your regular old-fashioned push-up, right? Woo! Remember, you can do these on the knees too. You can still do the stack, or lift that one leg. You got it. Come on, come on. 3, 2, 1. Woo! Back to your long lever crunch. Lift the arms and reach for the sky. Breathe in as you lie down. Breathe out as you crunch up. It's about breathing out through the hard part. Oh yeah. We're almost through this block. Come on, friends. 3, 2, 1. Rest. Woo! Yeah. Now you can add light weights to those too. Again, I didn't think to say so. I'm sorry, because I keep thinking no equipment, right? You can hold a couple light weights while you lift up towards the ceiling. So next time you do this workout, grab those nice light weights in case you want to add them for your crunches. Oh, up next, sumo squats. Now, you all do these with me all the time. One of my favorite variations. We're gonna take a wide stance, working different muscles, really targeting those glutes with this stance. Wide stance, toes are out at about 45-degree angles. You're gonna drop straight down, and again, push the floor away through the feet, right? So we have a little slight turn, toes out a little bit in a regular squat position, but we're turning them out with that wide stance. Okay, sumo squat. We've got triceps push-ups for our push-up this round. So your arms are gonna be in closer. Hands go right underneath the shoulders, so you can do those on the wall. Instead of your wide stance, toes, knees, or knees in. Same as always, right? So you're right here. As you come down, you should feel those elbows brushing the rib cage. Elbows in and back instead of wide, right? Whew. Then we've got oblique crunches. Same position that we've been in. Fingertips back to your temples. As you crunch up, you're also gonna twist a little bit, okay? One side, down, other side, down. Make sense? Nothing too crazy complicated, right? Sumo squats up first. Stand tall and proud, lift that chest, brace the core, feet are out in that wide stance. Ready, here we go. 30 seconds. You can do your hands at the sides and lift up as you come up, or as you go down rather, and press them back down. You can keep them here, and of course, you can use weights if you wanna. You brought your weights, so I'm sure you've already got it. Hold it high at your collarbone. You can hold 2 here, you can hold 2, you can hold a heavy weight. I like to hold a kettlebell sometimes for these. Down here in the center, 3, 2, 1. Tricep push-ups, bum, bum, bum. Ooh, yes, these are a challenge. Those triceps are a smaller muscle group. We're really targeting those bad boys. Woo! Push-ups are wonderful to work all those upper body parts. Shoulders, triceps, and chest primarily. Also working the back and the core. But these are really hitting the triceps, which I'll bet you feel by now. 3, 2, 1. Oh yeah. Crunch. Assume the position. Add the twist as you come up. Oh yeah. We're just alternating sides. Don't let that lower back arch. Ooh. You got it. 3, 2, 1. Back to your sumo squat. Come on up, quick as you can. Ooh, yeah. Drop down as low as you can. Shorten the range if you need to. Try to get way down. Big squeeze on the way up. Squeeze the glutes. Push through those feet to get to the top. Oh yeah. How you feeling out there? Almost through the second set of sumo squats. 3, 2, 1. Woo. Tricep push-ups. Second of 2 sets. As soon as you're ready. Remember what I said, elbows in and back. Hands should be under the shoulders. Woo. Keep those feet in close. Drop to knees if you need to, or knees right under those hips. So many options, no excuses to just sit around and do nothing, right? 3, 2, 1. Woo! Oblique crunch. Fingertips to your temples. Feet on the floor. Keep breathing. Brace hard through the core. Hold your core, hold your breath. Oh my goodness. Almost through it. We are more than halfway through this workout, friends. 3, 2, 1. Done. Woo. 2 more blocks of work to go. Yes. Take that break. Grab that drink. Next, we've got a side squat. So you're gonna step out. As you step out, squat, and then step that other leg in. Okay, and then you're gonna go back the other way. Squat, step in. So keep the knees bent just a little bit, softness in those knees. Come down into that full range, step it in. Doesn't have to be a big old wide step, right? Just start with the feet in and step out. A little bit wider than that hip distance apart and step together, right? No big deal. Then we've got a staggered hand push-up. What? See how this feels. You're gonna stagger your right or your left forward first, and then we're gonna switch for the second time. You wanna go about 6 to 12 inches apart. The farther you go, the harder it's gonna be. So feel it out, see what works, right? So set it up, feet are close together just like your regular push-up, shoulders away from ears. Then you're just gonna stagger. Make sense? And hit that push-up. Same rules apply. Options on the knees or knees in close. Then we've got a reverse crunch. So we're gonna lie down. Big surprise for a crunch. Most of our crunches are lying down, all of them today. Okay? You're gonna bring your knees up over your hips, arms at your sides, and you can just lift a tiny little lift, right? If you're feeling good, crunch it in a little bit more, right? Taking those knees in and up a little bit. In towards your torso, up toward the ceiling. You can also straighten your legs wherever, right? Little bend, bigger bend, straighten them out. You want a bigger challenge. Okay, let's do it. Squats, side squats. Stand up tall and proud, ready, set. Here we go, first 30 seconds. So step it out, get down low, step it in. Step it out, step it in. Or you can stay down low. You want a bigger challenge. Really work into those legs. Oh yeah, keep the chest lifted and proud. Keep the core tight. Almost through this one. 3, 2, 1. Staggered hand push-up. Come on down, set it up, and then go off a little bit. I'm doing my right hand in front first, or up top. Oh yeah. Woo! On the knees, or on the knees with the knees under the hips are your options. Really push the floor away. 3, 2, 1. Woo! Reverse crunch. Lie down, lift the feet up, arms at your sides. Tiny little lift. You're still working, right? Try to go a little bigger if you're feeling good. Just be careful not to use momentum, right? You're not really engaging the core as much. Don't do like a big roll, big swing. Oh yeah, 3, 2, 1. Woo! Back to your squat, side squat. Stand tall. Step it out, step it in. Keep that softness in the knees. Or for your bigger challenge, stay down. Keep it down low, just careful with that chest. Keep it lifted. Don't let your shoulders hunch forward. 3, 2, 1, and push up. Stagger the other side. So I did my right last time. Gonna do my left this time. Oh my goodness. Shoulders relaxed away from ears. Feel the difference? Woo-hoo! Yes. Breathe out through the hard part. First crunch coming up. 3, 2, 1. Oh baby. Ow! Bring the knees in. You can extend if you want. Right? Arms are at your sides. Keep the knees bent if you want. Small movement. Little tiny lift. We're really hitting those lower abs. This is how you make a six-pack. This exercise. Woo! I mean, not only this. Obviously, wouldn't that be nice? Just do this all day. Woo, yeah. 3, 2, 1, and take your rest. Ow! Are all the things burning yet? We got one more block of work. So here's another opportunity to use a weight, a lighter weight, a med ball, even a pillow. We're gonna do an overhead squat. So similar to the prisoner squat, but we're gonna hold those arms straight up. So I wouldn't advise that you hold a 30-pound kettlebell up over your head, but if you have a med ball, you want to use that, or even just a pillow or a stuffed animal or something, just because it might feel better to hold on to something. Or light to medium weight up at the top if you don't have a med ball. Okay, we're just gonna do the regular OG squat with the arms up. Same stance, feet right outside, hip distance apart, right? Our push-up is a pike push-up. We're gonna start it in downward facing dog. I'm telling y'all. All right, so hands outside the shoulders, and you're gonna lift your hips up right here and try to press your heels down toward the floor. So you're in that downward facing dog. Shoulders relax away from the ears. Now, from here, you're just gonna lower your head down toward the floor. Okay? Keeping your hips up toward the ceiling. Everything else stays in place. Moving those arms. So this version really targets those shoulders. And you'll see what I mean. You're gonna feel it. Then we've got a bicycle crunch. For our crunch, I love these. Those of you who are my regulars, you know I love these, right? So elbow to opposite knee. Option, right here. Tap the toe on the floor instead of the full extension. Are you ready for that overhead squat? Let's do it. Grab that object or that weight if you want it. Otherwise, just take the arms up. Ready, set. Here we go. Arms are up, feet are right outside, hip distance apart. Careful not to let your arms fall way forward. Right, they're naturally gonna move a little bit as you sit back, but careful that you're not, right? Stand up tall and proud. Lift the chest, brace the core, push the floor away through those heels. Oh yeah, almost there. 3, 2, 1, yes. Pike push up. Find that position. Find your downward facing dog. Send the hips up. Send your chest towards your knees. Keep your heels. Woo. Press your heels down toward the floor. Think about relaxing your shoulders away from your ears. Don't let them tense up. I know it's challenging to think about all of these things. So you feel that work in the shoulders? Oh yeah. Still working the triceps and the chest. 3, 2, 1. Oh! Bicycle crunch. Fingertips to your temples. Lift those legs. And opposite elbow to opposite knee. Or remember the option right here. You can slow it way down. You can step, then twist. Right? I know we're tired. I know that core is crying by now. Oh yes. 3, 2, 1. Woo! Back to your overhead squat. Last time, last set of squats. Woo, yes. Keep the arms lifted, but keep the shoulders relaxed, right? Don't let them sneak up and hunch up. Don't let the arms fall forward. Really challenging that core stability. Oh yes. Sit the booty back and down. Stop it above the knee line. Push the floor away through the heels. 3, 2, 1. Pike push up. Find your downward facing dog. Hands outside, shoulders. Then the hips up toward the sky. Bend those elbows. Take your head down toward the floor. Ooh, yeah. How we feeling? We're almost there, friends. Almost. Ooh, I had my feet too far apart. Do as I say, not as I do. 3, 2, 1. Oh my goodness. Last time for your bicycle crunch. We got this. Start in as soon as you're ready. Ow! Almost there, almost there. Hang in. Control. Take the option if you want it. 3, 2, 1. Rest. Now, you can lie down for a couple of seconds, but I don't recommend that you do it for too long. From my personal experience, I know how hard it is to get up off the floor when you stay down there for too long. So, come on up, walk it off, take things out. Oh my goodness. And then start to find your breath. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Take a few seconds, just shake it out. We're gonna get a nice stretch for that whole body, all those muscles that we just worked out. So why are these some of the most effective exercises that you can do? You can probably feel it. We worked the whole body with really just 3 exercises, variations on each one, but you could just do a bunch of reps of regular squats, regular old-fashioned push-ups, crunches. You're working so many things. Add those variations just to make it more fun, just to target little different parts like extra, those last push-ups that we did, the pike, hitting the shoulders, the tricep push-ups to hit the triceps a little bit harder, those oblique crunches. All those things can give you a really well-rounded workout with just 3 basic, simple exercises. So that's why they're great. If you have any questions at all about any of those or anything else, or just shoot me a note and let me know how you felt about this workout or what you want to see more of. Let's get our cool down. Whew, I'm talking too much before I stretch you guys out, so let's get that going right now. Did you find your breath? In through the nose, out through the mouth. Let's start with some big shoulder rolls here. Nice quick cool down. Your heart rate should be coming back down to normal, right? We stood there and chatted for a moment. Big shoulder rolls forward now. And stand up nice and tall. Roll the shoulders back. Step your right leg behind your left. Reach up and over. That right arm. Slow, deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth. Let's step it out, then step that left leg behind the right. Left arm reaches up and over. Feel that nice stretch all the way down the side of the body, all through the IT band. And let's step it out, get a quad stretch. So we really worked those legs. We worked everything today. Grab hold of the toes on one foot, press the heel into the glutes. Stand tall, knees should be close together, opposite arm out for balance or holding on to something if you want. Ooh, feel that nice stretch through the front of the leg. Big breath in, exhale and let go of that foot, step it down in front of you, shift your weight back, tip at the hips, bend the back knee, straighten the front leg and flex the front foot, reaching out toward the toes or toward the floor. If you want a bigger hamstring stretch, or if you're not feeling very flexible, gentle hands right above the knee right here. Breathe in and gently come up, take that front foot and step it behind you. Drop down a little bit into the knees, tuck the tailbone under, and then the arm that's next to that back leg is gonna come across. Stretching out the shoulder, hip flexors, getting a stretch down below. Big breath in as we come up out of the legs and take that arm that's across your body, take it back behind you. Middle finger goes to about the middle of the back. Gently pull on that elbow up top to stretch out the triceps. Feel good. Press that back heel down into the floor for a nice calf stretch along with the triceps. Ooh. And then let's step in and quad stretch on the other side. Grab hold of the toes, press the heel into the glutes. Knees close together, opposite arm out. We're holding on to something. Big breath in through the nose. Exhale through the mouth and let go of that foot. Step it down in front of you. Lift your weight back, tip at the hips, bend the back knee, straighten the front leg, flex the front foot, reach toward the toes or the floor, or hands right above the knee. Big breath in as you come up, take the front foot behind, drop down into the knees, tuck the tailbone under, reach the arm across for the shoulder, stretch hip flexor. Breathe in and come up, take that arm back behind, middle finger to the middle of the back, grab hold of the elbow up top, press the back heel down into the floor, stay there. I'm just running out of music like I always do because I like long stretches. I promise we're almost done. Don't want to get that fast-paced music kicking in just yet. This is a little fast actually in our cool down song. Let's step it in, reach both arms forward as far away as you can. Get a nice release through the upper back muscles. Big breath in. Exhale it out. Now as we take our big inhale, open up the arms, lift the chest. And just hold here. Take another big round of breath in through the nose. Exhale through the mouth and release. Take the arms down toward the sides. Clasp your hands behind your back. Bigger lift the chest here. Even lift your hands up a little bit behind you. One more big breath in. Exhale. Release. Little shake. Let's step wide and lean. Get a nice stretch through the inner thigh. And switch. Bring it back to the center, walk it in, shake things out one more time, couple more little shoulder rolls if you need it. That is it, you are done. Thank you so much for joining me for this class today. Let me know what you think. I'm gonna put all my social media information up there on the screen in case you aren't already with me on Instagram, YouTube, Facebook. You can find me in all those places. Also, my PayPal and Patreon information is gonna be coming up there on the screen. So if you feel compelled to throw me a few bucks after this class, PayPal is the way to go to make a one-time donation, or if you want to sign up to become a Patreon patron, then you get access to some fun extra things. You just sign up, you pledge a certain amount to come out of your account automatically every month, and you just let it go, and then you're going to get some fun extras. So thank you so much again. Truly appreciate you. Have a great day. Stay safe. Take care. Be well. I will see you next time.